Hello everyone, hope you are well on this Sunday afternoon. I know, 2 videos on a Sunday. And normally when I do a video on Sunday afternoons, I'm outside, but the heat index here is 100 degrees. No thank you. I know, I was born and raised in Georgia, but when the humidity, the heat gets to this level, and it does, it's every July and August, I stay inside. I do. Uh, we walk out there I walked out there a while ago with the dogs, and you take a breath, and it's literally difficult to breathe in. I mean, you can breathe and all, but 5 minutes, sure to be sticking to the back. I'm not going to do a video on that. All right, I had to come on and talk about this. I just learned about this, and Zero Hedge is reporting this as well as a few other uh, YouTube and probably other platforms as well, other content creators. But Chinese biolab, shady thing, shady, seems like a pretty shady operation, uh, operating in California. Biolab run by a Chinese company operating in Reedy, R-E-E-D-Y, Reedy, California. This is in Fresno County. Thought to have been, or believed to have been, just an empty building or just storage, was discovered a while back. This is not like yesterday, but discovered by public health officials there. Started looking into it, and they observed a lot of stuff there. Boxes, I'll get into that, but blood, tissue, it's a biolab basically. Bodily fluids samples, thousands of vials of unlabeled fluids, and suspected biological materials. Now, this is the big one. 900 genetically engineered mice, genetically engineered to catch COVID-19, living in inhumane conditions. Many of them had passed away. Yeah. Also, they said the CDC had tested substances and detected at least 20 infectious agents, including coronavirus, HIV, hepatitis, and herpes. The Reedy city manager was quoted as saying, "This is very unusual. I've never seen anything like this." Well, I guess not. Also, thousands of boxes were found, many that had shipping labels from, you guessed it, from China. Is this the next wave? Is the next wave coming? We sure hope not. We pray not. I believe that if it does, and they want to come with all the what do you want to call it, restrictions, lockdowns, whatever. I think many, I know, uh, there'll be two reactions. Many will bow, just like last time, with anything, for anything. Uh, Many, I think many more, I think, now maybe I'm too optimistic, but many will give that the middle finger, and ignore it and go about their business. But we will see. Boost your immune system, live healthy as we can. Like I said, this is the new wave coming. I've kind of been in the back of my mind for the last year or so. I've been, it's like, you know, wondering, uh, kind of almost anticipating the next one. I believe a couple of attempts have been made, but didn't quite catch on. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion now. I don't have scientific proof of that. That's just my opinion, just my observations. In any case, I think we should be preparing like never before. I think this is just a lesson, a reminder to keep stacking, but also keep preparing spiritually, physically, and mentally, and with your preps. We can't be complacent in that or just check out and stop altogether. A lot of people are doing that too. I've had people tell me, dog, I'm going on with life. Well, I am too. I mean, we live our life. We do like we did before, but we also prepare. We were preparing before all this. We were preparing before 2018, 2019. So it's kind of a part of a lifestyle for us and many of you, I know. So, but it doesn't stop us from our doing our business and going about our life either, you know. So I think that's the way to look at it. So, share your thoughts on this. Like I said, this is being published several different sources, and yeah, I think it's very interesting. It's kind of it's one of those things that's alarming, but at the same time, when I learned about it, I'm like, I'm really not that much surprised at this. I'm really not. How can you be? Um, anyway, that's that. I wanted to mention also, as far as church today, I always usually talk a little bit about our church experience because we missed last Sunday. We were out of town, but good service again. Our church, it's very close to where we live, but it is growing, and the encouraging thing is it's growing of all ages. It's not where just people that are retired are joining. You know what I mean? It's young families, children, robust youth programs. I mean, it's the full works, but they're biblically based. It's very good sermons, very strong pastor, good support as well, and staff. But anyway, almost I'd say virtually every service we have attended at the 11 o'clock service has somebody being baptized, people joining. Today, he's talking about Luke chapter 11, verses 37 through 44. I won't read it all, but basically he was talking about this is how Jesus is challenging the Pharisees to look inward, not just outward, not just have the outward appearances and look like you have it all together on the outside, but to check yourself inside in your heart. And are you right in your heart as far as your faith and your beliefs and in your actions, also, he was talking about how, and this kind of goes with it, caring about what God thinks of you more than what other people, other humans think about you. If you really think about it, I mean, I think we're all guilty of that at times. Are we trying to please people more than God? I mean, think about it. And how often do we do something, a good deed, and we want to tell somebody about it? I get it too. Uh, yeah, I think that's part of our human nature. But yeah, I think that the big part though is to be concerned more about our the nature of God and living by the word more than just wanting to please a person, the people. If that makes sense. I hope it does. I hope that's helpful. But no, share your thoughts on this too. Share your thoughts on this thing, on this discovery in California, no less. Of course, it's going to be California. Uh, I'm not, the people. A lot of people in California watch my videos. So yeah, I know uh, many of you. You're great people out there. But gosh, some strange stories. Uh, anyway, let's keep preparing. Let's stay safe out there. God bless you. I'll see you soon.